Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you Lord Buddha's Tarot Animal Signs. And this is for you coming from the horse family, and it's for the month of July 2017. Okay, this program is going to include love, romance, marriage, family areas, and also the areas of career, business, finances, health. And later on in the program, I'm going to tell you your good dates, your good colors, your good directions, and also a certain animal sign that may trouble you in the month of July. Let me first shuffle my Kabbalistic tarot cards. And the first card that I'm going to pull will be for the first 15 days of July. And your first 15 days of July, I'm sorry to say, are not very good. They produce depression in the area of romance. They produce failure to find happiness, obviously. They can bring about a new romance for you which will be complicated and give you a lot of problems. It makes you depressed, it makes you very unhappy. You can be dominated by the other party, or you may dominate in retaliation, and either way the romance in the first 15 days of July becomes really not good to have. So if you meet somebody interesting you like in the first 15 days and want it to be a romance, don't give your heart away too quickly. Do some research on that person. That person could easily be one who has some secrets about him or her, so there's complications there. Now regarding marriage areas, this card shows that the marriage area can be very sensitive. It can produce some serious difficulties and serious arguments, and there can be a lack of communication, and when there's communication there's a lot of quarrels and arguments which follow, and something of a secret nature can come up to give either your marriage partner a lot of sadness or give you a lot of sadness as well. Now, I'm not over dramatizing the situation, so it may not reach the area of the worst, but there will be such problems for you in your marriage area. And I suggest you don't allow your parents or your siblings to interfere with the affairs of your romance or your marriage as well. And so for the first 15 days in your marriage areas, it says control your temper. Don't bring up issues which are very thorny or sensitive, whether in your area of romance or marriage. Don't bring up these issues. So for the first 15 days, there is trouble in your romance and marriage area. The general family area is not very happy. It's raining, the cloud shows, and there's a black moon, and it's very cloudy. So there seems to be an air of despondency or unhappiness. So you must not increase this. You are the one listening to me. So you mustn't increase this atmosphere like that. Talk happy, be supportive, be appreciable, show love, and your area of romance and marriage areas can improve a lot. Okay? Now I'm going to talk to you about your job and career area firstly. And there again, I have to say that bad news can come. You may be moved around in your present job, and you won't like that movement from one department to another, or with new bosses, or having to work with a new team. Something like that is making you very unhappy in your job area. Or you may even go to the level of losing a job, and getting news about that is very possible. Again, I don't want to over dramatize it. It's up to you to control the situation or worsen it. So listen to me carefully, that your area of career is not stable. There is blame coming, and there is also in the first 15 days trouble from your superiors and your bosses, and you can be let down or played out. So don't divulge your personal secrets or anything. If a mistake you have made, be careful, don't let it get out of hand. Now regarding your business area, your business area is going to be very touchy in the first 15 days. You can get news that you will have to make a change in your lifestyle or change in your business area. Some jobs may have to go, and because you're going to be very tight with finances in the first 15 days. And there's also difficulty, some trouble from the government department, or some trouble from the law or legal areas are also there. And these can threaten your reputation as well in business. So you got to sort out your problems in the first 15 days, or they will sort you out. Okay. Regarding the general financial area, is going to be tough. There's no chance of wanting to splurge on a bigger car, a bigger house, go for big restaurants. Don't. Tighten your belt if I were you. There is the black moon that shows depression. And when I see the black moon, it means that the situation provides good news very slowly and very minimally. So you need to be patient as well. So difficulties in the first day, in the first 15 days in your business area is quite intense. General financial areas are not good. And even if you go to your bank manager, you won't come away laughing. But you have to try everything under the sun. I suggest in your area of business, don't go adventuring into new areas of business where you have to invest anything. You will not be able to come out of it very nicely. Okay? Now, in the health area, I'm going to talk to you about your health area a bit later. And later on in the program, I'm going to talk to you about your good dates, your good colors, your good directions. Okay? And so don't go away. Now I'm going to get a second card for you the horse, for the month of July. And this second card, let's start with your area of romance for the last 15 days of July. And rather than having improvement, it shows conflict arising. It shows confrontation coming. It shows opposition growing between you and your love, between you and your romance partner. Let's talk of romance first. So you and your romance partner can threaten each other to leave each other. And if you find a new romance in the last 15 days, tell yourself that it's going to come with plenty of difficulties. You may find complications involved if you look for a new romance in the last 15 days. Or you may find a lot of difficulties in understanding your romance partner in the last 15 days. And you may find arrogance, and you may find domination. So all these show that the last 15 days your romance has to be handled very carefully if you want to keep it. If you want to release it, it can be done very easily as well. Okay? And don't show your anger. It's a card of anger as well, and you are angry about something. Is you listening to me? And if your romance partner is angry about something, then you tell yourself that you must not get involved in the anger and make it worse. Now regarding your marriage area in the last 15 days, there can be extreme problems where the emotional area, the verbal area, the physical area can be involved, and anger is involved. So be careful in the last 15 days that you can be blamed. And if you are planning travel or holiday, allow your partner to get involved or to take over. Otherwise, that itself is going to produce a lot of misunderstandings. And in your marriage area, in the last 15 days, tell yourself there is no place to show temper or to show anger. So you'll just have to take the soft approach. And that way, the atmosphere, which is very intense and hot, can be cooled down. So difficulties in your marriage are shown. Don't give up. It's up to you to understand that it's the 15 days that is producing these problems. And it's only 15 days after all. So the whole month of July seems to be putting you under pressure in areas of your marriage and romance and career and business, which I'm going to talk to you later about. General family areas are not very hospitable. Either from your children, problems can arise, from your siblings, from your parents, from your marriage partner. So it's like a landmine, and you'll have to be very careful in the month of July what you say and what you do as well. It'll all be taken wrongly. Okay. Now I'm going to talk to you, coming from the horse family, your area of job and career for the last 15 days of July. Be careful, it says. You can be blamed. You can be let down, you can be disappointed, and your status, rather than increasing, is worsening. And so in the last 15 days in your area of job or career, disappointments are seen quite intense. You cannot afford to be angry or show your temper or be provocative, or the situation comes even to the level of where you may be put in a corner and forgotten about, or even asked to leave. I know I'm sometimes over dramatizing it, but I have to get the point across. Okay. So watch out that in your job area, the last 15 days are very touchy. You cannot afford to be rebellious either. And be careful of past mistakes catching up with you in the last 15 days in your area of job. Regarding your business areas, you are attracting plenty of bad news. You cannot afford to show off and be arrogant and wanting to, for the sake of your ego, go out and compete and get new businesses. If you get these new businesses in the last 15 days, you are going to find they come with a lot of complications. All right, that's number one. Number two, you may have to make some changes in the last 15 days in your business area. And the changes, of course, won't make you very happy. You may have to tighten your belt. You may have to be minimizing your scope of growth. So all that is seen in your area of business in the last 15 days. All right. So there can be some business losses also shown in your last 15 days. Miscalculation, misinformation. Don't be impatient or hasty in the last 15 days of business, or it will be money out rather than money coming in. The general financial area is not very friendly. It says there are fires popping up everywhere, and you'll need a lot of attention. So the last thing you want to do is create more fires by adding on new business in July, or by investing in areas you are not sure of. So just take it easy, all right? And you'll be able to control this not very good last 15 days for you in the area of career, business, or financial areas. And now I will talk to you about your health. Now for the whole month of July, you, the horse, you can firstly, I'm going to be quite direct with you. The gastric areas in you for your stomach is going to be churning. So you have to eat on time or go and see a good doctor. Number two, something very serious like the heart. It's going to be palpitating or under stress for some reason. I'm not a doctor, but I'm identifying the heart area as a problem. So tell yourself, also the liver area seems to be acting up. It could be cholesterol or it could be stress. So these are the areas. And the other area I see of problems is, let me see. I think this is about it for your health area. Now regarding good dates for you, the horse, in the month of July, I have chosen for you a selection of dates, and these are the 5th, the 14th and the 23rd. You are going to be very lucky on the 5th, 14th or 23rd. So bookmark these dates, morning, noon and night, and go out and chase for business. Talk to your superiors and bosses. You're going to have a lot of good news from them. Show off your marketing skills and communicate as well. Okay? On the 5th, 24th and 23rd. And the colors you need to wear. And if you're looking for romance or improving marriage, also the 5th, 14th and 23rd is when you can go out looking for romance or communicate to improve your existing marriage or your existing romance. The color that I'm going to recommend for you to wear for the month of July is the color white. So undergarments, top garments, a white handkerchief, a white sheet of paper, put your palm of it to grab that energy, and wherever you can, try to contact white, and you will be allowed to minimize all the trouble waiting for you in all the areas I've mentioned. And a direction I've chosen for you with this card is a direction northeast. So to focus, to make your wishes come true, to ask for help from the universe, try to face this area of northeast, and you will find that even sitting behind your work table, at home, watching TV, when you make a phone call or receive a phone call, the direction northeast will be very blessing you in everything that you do. Okay? And now looking at these cards, I'm worried that somebody from the red family can be the cause of problems for you, whether in romance, marriage, job, whether in business, whether in any other area of life. So beware that somebody of a red family in the month of July can disturb any area in your life. So don't share secrets with this person who is from the red family. Don't want to be dealing too generously in financial areas. be suspicious of this person from the red family for the month of July. Okay. Now I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session with me on Skype. And in all areas of your life for the next 5 or 6 years, I will very accurately and very intensively deal with them to help you. And this will be based on your date of birth and time of birth, looking at your palms while we Skype, looking at your face. I'm a face reader too, looking at Kabbalistic tarot cards if you want. And using all of this in the 90 minutes, I will tackle all areas of your life for the next 5 or 6 years to help you a lot. You coming from the horse family. Until then, so go to Facebook and follow me and communicate with me and make a date that way, or go to Skype itself and leave me a message and I'll come back to you. Until then, you, the horse family, the best of luck for the month of July.